You're stopped at a red light in your $87,000 Ford F-250 King Ranch. The leather still smells new. The dashboard looks like a spaceship. And when you roll past that Prius, you're sitting higher than everyone else on the road. You feel powerful. You feel capable. You feel like a man who can handle anything life throws at him. Except, here's the truth. You work in IT. You don't build houses. You don't farm land. You don't tow anything. In the last 8 months, the bed of your truck has carried exactly 3 things: a bag of mulch from Lowe's, your kid's bicycle, and a case of Costco water bottles. That's it. Meanwhile, you're bleeding money so fast that you've quietly become a monthly donation to Ford's earnings report. My name is Mike, and this is the Pavement Princess Trap, the hidden cost of owning a truck designed for commercial labor while using it exclusively to commute to a climate-controlled office where the heaviest thing you lift is a laptop. Somewhere in the last decade, American men were sold a lie that masculinity, competence, and readiness for life could be purchased through monthly payments, not through skills, not through savings, not through freedom, but through a vehicle built to tow things you don't own, to places you never go. And the math behind this decision is so bad, it makes buying lottery tickets look responsible. This is where your brain shuts off, because once you see the truck, once you sit in it, once you feel that height and that leather, the price stops feeling real. The average new pickup truck in America now costs $62,000. That's not the luxury version. That's not fully loaded. That's the average. If you want the trim that makes you feel like a ranch owner, King Ranch, Longhorn, Platinum, whatever tough-sounding name the marketing team picked, you're looking at $75,000 to $95,000. Here's the context nobody gives you. The median household income in the United States is about $84,000 a year. You are financing a vehicle that costs more than an entire year of your family's income. Not a house, not a business, a vehicle, something that starts losing value the second you drive it off the lot. But none of that registers in the showroom because the dealership doesn't sell prices, they sell feelings. They sell the idea that if you can drive it, you can afford it. And that's the lie. This is where the damage is hidden, because nobody asks, can I afford this truck? They ask, can I afford the monthly payment? So the dealer stretches the loan, 6 years, 7 years, sometimes 8. Suddenly, $85,000 doesn't sound scary anymore, because now it's just $1,180 a month, plus insurance, plus fuel, plus maintenance. But your brain only hears one number, and that number feels manageable. What you don't see is that you've just locked yourself into a financial lifestyle where every paycheck already has a destination. Every raise disappears before you feel it. Every unexpected expense becomes stress. You didn't buy a truck, you bought a subscription to pressure. And here's the brutal part. By year 3, the excitement is gone, but the payments aren't. You're still sending money for something that no longer makes you feel powerful, only obligated. That's the monthly payment trap. This is the part nobody talks about because it ruins the fantasy. The moment you drive that truck off the lot, it starts bleeding value. Not slowly, violently. In the first year alone, most new trucks lose 20 to 30% of their value. That means your $85,000 truck is suddenly worth $60,000, while you still owe almost the full loan. You are upside down before the new car smell fades. And here's where it gets ugly. You can't sell it. You can't downgrade. You can't escape. Because selling would require writing a check for money you don't even have. So you keep paying, month after month, for value that no longer exists. Depreciation doesn't show up in your bank app. It doesn't send notifications. It just quietly steals your future options. And by the time you notice, you're trapped. Not by the truck, but by the decision. The payment wasn't the full cost. It was just the entry fee. Because the bigger the truck, the more expensive everything around it becomes. Insurance first. That $85,000 truck isn't insured like a Corolla. It's insured like a liability. Higher replacement cost, higher repair bills, higher premiums. For most drivers, that's $180 to $250 every single month just to be allowed to drive it. Now fuel. You're not filling up. You're funding oil companies. Gas mileage in the teens. A tank that costs $120 to fill. And if gas spikes, you feel it immediately. Every commute becomes a reminder that size has consequences. And then there's maintenance. Oil changes aren't $60 anymore. They're $150. Tires aren't cheap. They're massive. And when they go, you're dropping $1,800 without warning. Brakes, suspension, sensors, everything is built for heavy labor and priced accordingly. So even on months when nothing goes wrong, you're paying more. And on the months when something does, you're one repair away from credit card debt. This is the part of truck ownership that never shows up in the commercial. This is the cost you never see, because it's not on a bill, it's not on a statement, and nobody at the dealership mentions it.